Hi guys, what's up? How have you been doing recently? Okay, this is the next video that I'm gonna talk about how to use the rule of how to use the verbs in the third person singular and we use in the positive. I mean all the verb that have this rule, we can use it with the present simple in positive form and he, she, it. Okay, so I mentioned today, yeah, I would like to write down here. Okay, so everyone please take a look on this. This form, it is meaningful for just only positive form in present simple is it. Okay, present simple. He, she, or it in only positive form. Okay, sorry. Okay, everyone. This, yeah. You see, just only affect to the present simple with the third person singular he, she, it in only positive form. Okay, just remember that because the form we study already is about um, you form the positive present simple tense with subject plus verb, and I already mentioned already verb. It could be as, es, or ies. Okay, and plus object. Okay, this is the form of the present simple he, she, it that I taught you already and I mentioned you. Okay, yeah, the form, Okay, I write down here. Okay, you can see present simple he, she, it in only positive form, subject plus verb, as, es, or object. Okay, alright. So I'm gonna talk about it right away. Please look at this. The verbs, okay, the verbs, you see, the verbs that end, okay, the verbs that end, the verbs that are used with the third person singular he, she, it must be changed the original form in the positive form, okay, in the positive form. So please take a look at this. The verb that is used with the third person singular he, she, it must be changed the original form in the positive form. There are four rules of the verb. Okay, I mentioned here four rules of the verbs. Rule number one, the verbs that end in double s, sh, ch, ox, o or x. Okay, again, the verb that end in double s, sh, ch, ox, we must add es at the end of them. Okay, so when you see the verb that end in ss, sh, ch, o or x, when you use it with the third person singular he, she, it in the positive form like this, you must add es to the verb that has in this rule. Understand? Yeah, please take a look at the example because this is the example one. Miss, you see the word miss? This is end with ss. So when you take a look about es, you will see that okay, we add es because miss is it's end with ss, so we add es as this rule that they say already. Wash, sh, you see, it's end with sh, so you add es. Watch, end with ch, so you add es. Watches. Do, end with o, okay, so you add es. Fix, end with x, you see x, so we add es. Alright, so I'm gonna say it again. The verb that end with ss, sh, ch, O or X, we add ES to them when we use it with the third person singular he, she, it. Okay, rule number 2. Look at this. The verbs that end in Y preceded by vowel. The verbs that end in Y preceded by vowels A, E, I, O, U. Any of each vowel. Okay, each vowel. In this, we must add only S. Yeah, adds only S. It means adds S already. Okay. So please take a look the example. Example play. You see, play. The verb that end in Y, you see, play end in Y and preceded by vowel. Letter A. It means the vowel here. Okay, so you do not change, you do not do something or add es, you just add only s already. Adds only a. Okay. Stay. Okay, and in Y and preceded by vowels. Yeah, vowel A here. So stays, prays, prays, say, says. Alright. So rule number 2. This affect with the third person singular he, she, it also. So don't misunderstanding with another this important rule. Don't be confused about this. Rule number 3. It is really important. Why I say it is important? Yeah, please take a look together. The verb that end, yeah, the verb that end in Y preceded by consonant. Okay, consonant, consonant. Okay, it's different from this. This is preceded by vowels. Okay, vowels, and this is consonant. We must change. We change Y into letter I and add es. Got it? Or you can say that the verb that end in Y preceded by consonant, we must change Y and add IES. You can say this, okay? Alright. Or we can say change Y and add IES. Okay, I hope you understand about this. This is the verb that end in Y and preceded by consonant. Take a look about the verb try. Try. You see Y at the end and preceded by the consonant or. Tries, cry, cries, fly, flies, study, studies. Okay, you will see, okay, here. So I hope you understand about this clearly. And for today exercise, we have just only this and um, the last rule, I mean the last rule of how to use the verb in the third person singular he, it. You will see that the verbs that are different from the verbs above, we must add s already when we use it with the third person singular he, she, it. I mentioned here, I mean, when you see all kind of the verb that are different from rule number 1, number 2, and rule number 3. You don't have to think deeply. You don't have to decide about it. If they are not the same like the rule number 1 that has SS, SH, CH, OX at the end of the verb, or that is end in Y preceded by vowels, or it end in Y preceded by consonant, if the verb that are not in this case, you don't worry when you use it in the positive form of the third person singular he, she, it. So just only add s. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for your understanding and you learn new thing today. I hope this is important one. So please stay tuned and do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you can learn something new and yeah, I wish you all the best. And the next step it is about the exercise, so we can learn how to do exercise together at the next video. Thank you very much.